Communion of the leaf.
Ooh, come smoke with me. Communion of the leaf, yeah. The leaf.
Welcome to Communion of the Leaf. I'm Mike. This is my friend Jay.
And we're going to be smoking the American by JC Newman, that for the 250 years America has existed.
You know what's really interesting is with the American, everything was made in America. Everything in the tobacco, the box, the bands, even the hinges were made in the United States.
That's very interesting.
So let's go ahead, let's cut, and see what we've got. During the initial dry draw, I was noticing I've got just a hint of salt and some kind of a nut, probably like a peanut or maybe even a cashew.
Interesting, because I was thinking I wasn't getting those notes, but I felt like the earth was coming through strong for me.
I could definitely pick up a little bit of that earth note.
But now that I'm getting that taste, I'm getting a little bit of sweetness.
There's a subtle sweetness there. A little bit of, again, this, I would have to say it probably tastes a little more like a cashew. Gives that little bit of sweetness, a little nuttiness, definitely a little bit of earth, some grass, hay type notes to it.
Mm-hmm. I can agree on that one.
All right, well, let's go ahead and smoke into the first third, and we'll be back. All right, now that we're into the first third, what are you getting?
I'm still getting that hayish taste, hayish earthiness, but I will say I'm getting more pepper coming through.
I'm definitely getting pepper. The cashew / peanut flavor has turned more into a cedar. Like I'm getting more of a cedar wood note from it now. I do get that little bit of a hay grass type flavor on the retro, but the pepper is definitely ramped up just slightly.
Okay, that's very interesting. Well, let me tell you something that you probably don't know about this. Is the wrappers is a Florida sun-grown. Now, they also think the binder is also Connecticut broadleaf with the filler, which is a uh, Pennsylvania filler, basically grown by the Mennonites.
Oh, you brought that up. The wrapper is from Florida. They brought an entire farm back from the brink of extinction. It's 20 acres. It was a family-owned farm that had completely went away, and one person started that back up and is now growing tobacco specifically for this. And then the Mennonites, it's really interesting because they are using their traditional methods for growing and cultivating this tobacco. So they're not using any machinery. It's all done by hand, mules, horses, and it's hard work. Wow,
That is awesome and very interesting.
So let's go ahead. We'll smoke into the second third, and we'll be back to you soon. All right, we're in our second third. So right now, everything's pretty much taken a back seat to a pepper spice and a cedar. All the nuttiness, the earth to me has all kind of taken a step back.
I agree, but I feel like it's more of a burnt cedar. But now, speaking of that, JC Newman in 1875 started out as a roller in his own family barn in Cleveland, Ohio. That's where he originally started. But then he moved in 1910 to the famous and legendary El Rejo cigar factory, where he is now.
And that actually means clock, is that right?
Yes, it does.
So let's go ahead, and we're getting to the end of the second third. So we'll come back to you when we get to the final third and give our final tasting notes. and our suggestions.
Okay, so since we're final third, what do you think of the cigar so far?
It's unique. It's different. The first third, I absolutely love the cigar. The second third took a little bit of a step back when it lost the nuttiness, the sweetness, and got more to that, as you put it, that burnt or charred cedar
Mm-hmm.
and pepper. The final third has taken another step back, and it's mostly pepper or a very burnt cedar to me.
Mm.
Um, but I like the thought of it. Like the all American tobacco is an experience that I've never had before.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's very interesting. What about you?
I kind of agree with you. I was enjoying it until we got to the final third, like, because that, I'll be honest, like, I don't know, maybe it's just my palate, where maybe I smoked it too fast, but it got very harsh, and I don't think some people, maybe some others, I'm just saying I'm not one of them. When it gets bitter, I really don't, I don't enjoy it as much. But now, would I recommend it to someone who has to try it for it? Definitely. But I would say grab one or two. I wouldn't recommend a box.
I would definitely say two. One to smoke now, see what it's like fresh. One to put away. I think this cigar, let it age for about 6 months, maybe a year. Brings that pepperiness down a little bit, balances the flavors out a little bit. I think it would be very good. Again, so one of the things I want to make clear on this channel is we're going to speak honestly. I like all different brands, all different cigars. I go from very mild in the morning all the way up to super bold in the evening. I like that so that my palate, I can pick up different notes throughout the day. I don't burn my palate out. I've always got something a little bit bolder, a little bit more flavor, a little stronger throughout the day. I believe Jay's the same way. He smokes a lot of different stuff, a lot of different brands, even different selections from each brand. But with all that being said, when we give a review, we're going to be honest. It's not a bashing on JC Newman or any other brand. A good example, the Karen Burger we did last time. Absolutely love that cigar all the way through. Holds ash phenomenally. Nice and balanced smoke throughout. Really enjoyed it. This one, I'm not as big on. The first third, if it had held like that throughout, would have been one of my top cigars.
Oh, definitely.
But it definitely stepped back. But with all that being said, I know a lot of you have your brand loyalties, and we get it. But we're going to be honest 100% when we're giving these reviews. And it's based off of our palates. So you may like it. You may like more of a charred flavor. I'm not shy of pepper. I don't have a problem at all with smoking peppery cigars. You
Yeah.
smoke a lot of peppery, strong, bold flavors too. Ricardo, he's one of those that he would probably like this.
Probably, yeah.
Honestly, he would like it because he smokes fast enough. A lot of his cigars give that peppery, more of a charred flavor.
Yeah.
He seems to really like that note. He would probably really like this.
Mm-hmm.
So, with all that being said, please just remember when we're reviewing a cigar, it's on our it's how it's working today. It's how our palate's hitting today based off what we've been drinking, what we've been eating, how the day's going. This cigar in 2 weeks might be perfect.
Yeah.
And it may be that this is a cigar that needs to be slowed down. I think that would help this one a little
Yeah.
bit. Slowing down the puffing to where it's take an hour and a half, 2 hours for the torpedo shape, maybe an hour and 20 minutes for a robusto. I think that might help this. I think we may have smoked this a little bit faster. So,
Yeah, I agree on that because that's what, like I said before, I think we may have smoked a little fast, but then again, we're doing a review. We're going to put it through a test, and this is the test.
So now, with that being said, I would definitely recommend to friends. I would tell them pick up 2, try one now, let one age 6 months, maybe even next year, 4th of July, pull it out and smoke it. I think it would actually grow a lot. The flavors are going to meld together better. With that being said, I paired it today with a cup of just regular black coffee. That was definitely enjoyable with that part. I think it fits well. It would also work really well with a bourbon, a scotch. I don't know about tequila.
No, I would
It
be.
doesn't have the fruitiness or the more vegetal flavors that would
No,
match better with the
it
tequila.
definitely wouldn't. But like you said, you was drinking coffee, so I do love the fact that we were getting the kind of almost the same notes. Like you were drinking coffee, I'm just drinking water. So I love the fact that I will say about we were getting the same notes, the same profile, and we're drinking 2 different things.
And the ash has been holding on. I mean, every time I've ashed it, just because I tend to wear my ash way too often. I've noticed you've been ashing yours consistently. That's why yours isn't holding on. But I haven't been having a problem with it falling off. I mean, it's holding well. It's not real flaky. But with all that being said, I think it's an interesting blend. I like the history on it. I like the all American. I mean, almost everything's made in Nicaragua, Honduras, Dominican Republic. It's nice to have something a little different.
Definitely.
So I do like that. So, do you have anything left, or?
Well, I will say one thing. In the beginning, we were talking about history. I meant to say 1895, not 1875.
Okay. And that's another thing is we will make some mistakes. We will try to correct them. And that's a perfect chance for you. If you disagree with us, you think this is perfect, you think we smoked it too fast, too slow, comment down below. Let us know. We've been smoking for a few years, but we're looking to you to actually increase and make our smoking experience even more enjoyable. So again, like, comment, subscribe. Definitely leave comments below. Give us suggestions. Also, let us know what you think we should try next. So with all that being said, remember, every cigar is a story. Keep it lit. And we'll see you next time on Communion of the Leaf.
Ooh,
Yeah, communion.
of the leaf.
Yeah, midnight oil with that blue-gray haze. Gold band shining lost in the mahogany maze. Cut deep, check the draw. Reviews, culture, history. Communion of the leaf, come smoke with me. Yeah, communion of the leaf.
Ooh, come smoke with me.